The motorcycle industry pushes expensive, uncomfortable machines that destroy your spine. Dealerships want you trapped buying $30,000 touring yachts. But the used market hides secrets. A smart rider can buy a proven, indestructible long-distance motorcycle for pocket change. Today, we expose 17 long-distance motorcycles you can buy cheap. We dive into the tech specs, the ergonomics, and the exact used prices. The final 3 machines provide luxury that rivals premium cars. Grab your helmets, let us begin the countdown. Number 17, the Honda CTX 1300. Let us kick things off with a machine that confused the motorcycle industry upon launch. The Honda CTX 1300 features the aesthetics of a bagger, the stance of a cruiser, and the heart of a sport tour. The mainstream market rejected it because it looked different. That rejection created an opportunity for smart buyers in the used market today. The tech specs remain bulletproof. It utilizes the proven 1,261cc liquid-cooled V4 engine ripped from the legendary ST1300 sport touring platform. It produces 83 horsepower and 78 pound-feet of torque. The power delivery feels linear and smooth. It utilizes a shaft final drive, eliminating messy chain maintenance. The frame utilizes a rigid steel double cradle design to minimize flex during heavy cornering. It weighs 724 pounds fueled. The fuel tank holds 5.1 gallons, yielding a highway range of 200 miles. Comfort puts this machine on the map. The seat height sits at a low 28.9 inches. You sit in the motorcycle, not on top of it. The wide pullback, handlebars, and mid-mount foot pegs create a relaxed posture that saves your lower back from compression. The low seat, combined with the low center of gravity, makes the heavy machine feel nimble at slow speeds. It features an integrated audio system and Bluetooth connectivity, allowing you to stream music directly to the dashboard speakers. The used prices represent a steal. Because traditional buyers ignored it, you find pristine used examples for $5,000. You buy a Honda V4 engine for the price of a scooter. If you think the Honda is unique, wait until you see the touring sofa at number 16. Keep going. Number 16, the Yamaha Royal Star Venture. When you demand the classic American touring aesthetic but require Japanese reliability, you seek out the Yamaha Royal Star Venture. Yamaha built a touring yacht that mimics traditional V-twin cruisers but hides a secret weapon beneath the chrome engine covers. The tech specs reveal the truth. It features a 1,294cc liquid-cooled V4 engine. This engine traces its lineage back to the legendary V-Max muscle bike. It produces 97 horsepower and 89 pound-feet of torque. The V4 design provides smooth, vibration-free cruising at highway speeds. It features 4 Mikuni carburetors that provide instantaneous throttle response. It uses a shaft drive for zero maintenance across cross-country trips. It weighs 806 pounds fueled. The massive tank holds 6 gallons, offering a range exceeding 220 miles. Comfort remains the primary mission. The seat height measures 29.5 inches. The pillow-top seats rival premium living room furniture. The passenger gets a wraparound backrest and massive grab handles for security. The frame-mounted fairing blocks the wind blast from your chest, reducing rider fatigue on turbulent days. Air vents in the lower fairings direct cool air to your legs during summer rides, preventing heat exhaustion. The used prices make it a bargain. You find well-maintained examples for $4,000. You get cruise control, CB radio, and cassette decks that remind you of the golden age of touring. The Royal Star provides classic luxury, but there's a British missile that utilizes modern electronics to erase the road. Number 15, the Triumph Trophy SE. Triumph wanted to dominate the sport touring market. They studied the competition, built a new chassis, and launched the Triumph Trophy SE. It stands as a technological marvel that suffered from poor marketing, making it a hidden gem in the used market. The tech specs deliver blistering performance. It utilizes a 1,215 cc liquid-cooled inline triple engine. It produces 134 horsepower and 89 pound-feet of torque. The inline triple combines the low-end grunt of a twin with the top-end rush of an inline four. It transfers power via a shaft final drive. It weighs 662 pounds fueled. The fuel tank holds 6.6 gallons, providing a range of 250 miles. Comfort relies on advanced electronics. The SE model features electronic suspension adjustment. You press a button on the handlebar, and the suspension changes damping to match your luggage load and riding style. The seat height adjusts between 30.3 and 31.1 inches. The electronic windscreen remembers your preferred height and returns to it when you start the ignition. The dynamic luggage system allows the side panniers to move slightly, stabilizing the chassis during high-speed cornering. The used prices shame modern bikes. A machine that once demanded $19,000 now sells for $6,000 on the used market. You get shaft drive and British refinement for pennies. The trophy devours paved roads, but the adventure workhorse at number 14 conquers the dirt roads. Number 14, the Suzuki V-Strom 1000. Adventure bikes offer superior touring comfort due to their upright ergonomics. The Suzuki V-Strom 1000 offers plush ride without the premium price tags of German or Austrian competitors. It remains an unkillable workhorse. The tech specs focus on durability. It utilizes a 1037 cc liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin engine. It produces 99 horsepower and 76 pound-feet of torque. Suzuki engineered this engine to last forever, incorporating dual spark plugs per cylinder to ensure efficient combustion. It utilizes a chain final drive, requiring periodic maintenance but reducing unsprung weight for sharper handling. It weighs 505 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.3 gallons, yielding over 200 miles of range. Comfort stems from the adventure posture. The seat height measures 33.5 inches. You sit tall, commanding a clear view of the traffic ahead. The wide handlebars provide leverage, making the bike feel nimble in tight corners. The suspension travel soaks up potholes and broken asphalt, saving your spine from jarring impacts. The adjustable windscreen redirects turbulent air over your helmet. The used prices are unbeatable. You locate pristine, used examples for $5,500. It provides transcontinental capability on a strict budget. The V-Strom dominates utility, but the Italian sculpture at number 13 delivers everything and more. Hey, road warriors, are you riding a painful motorcycle that ruins your weekends? Tell me in the comments what you ride today. And if you demand honest motorcycle reviews, hit that subscribe button. Let us continue the countdown. Number 13, the Moto Guzzi Norge 1200. When you demand touring comfort combined with exotic Italian soul, you search for the Moto Guzzi Norge 1200. Moto Guzzi named this machine after the historic flight to the North Pole, signifying its endurance capability in harsh conditions. The tech specs feature a unique design. It utilizes a 1,151 cc air-cooled transverse V-twin engine. The cylinders stick out the sides of the frame. It produces 102 horsepower and 76 pound-feet of torque. The transverse mounting provides cooling air directly to the cylinders, eliminating the need for heavy liquid cooling radiators. It uses a shaft final drive integrated into the single-sided swing arm for minimal maintenance. It weighs 566 pounds dry. The tank holds 6 gallons, offering a range of 240 miles. Comfort blends with sport handling. The seat height sits at 31.9 inches. The full fairing protects your body from wind buffeting. The engine produces a characterful rumble at idle that smooths out at highway speeds, preventing hand numbness. The suspension balances plush riding with firm cornering support, ensuring the motorcycle never wallows in sweeping turns. The used prices make Italian ownership accessible. You buy a used Norge for $4,500. You get heated grips hard panniers, and a BS standard. The Norge offers Italian flair, but the American-style cruiser at number 12 provides a frame-mounted fairing for ultimate wind protection. Keep watching. Number 12. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Voyager. Kawasaki built the Vulcan 1700 Voyager to compete with the legendary Harley-Davidson Road Glide. They delivered a metric cruiser that offers massive V-twin torque and bulletproof Japanese reliability. The tech specs define a muscle cruiser. It utilizes a 1,700cc liquid-cooled 50-degree V-twin engine. It produces 72 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of torque. The torque peaks at 2,700 RPM, meaning you never rev the engine to pass trucks on the highway. It uses a carbon fiber belt drive, offering smooth power delivery and minimal maintenance compared to a chain. It weighs 895 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.3 gallons. Comfort relies on the frame-mounted fairing. Unlike fork-mounted fairings that transfer wind buffeting directly to the handlebars, the Voyager's fairing mounts to the frame. The wind does not affect your steering input, keeping the front end stable at 80 miles per hour. The seat height is 28.7 inches. The floorboards allow you to move your feet on long rides, preventing cramps. The used prices offer tremendous value. You purchase a used Voyager for $6,000. It provides cruise control, intercom compatibility, and lockable hard luggage. The Voyager mimics traditional cruisers, but the spaceship at number 11 breaks every design rule. Number 11. The Victory Vision Tour. Polaris launched the Victory Vision Tour and shocked the touring world. The sweeping lines, the integrated luggage, and the massive front fairing made it look like a vehicle from the future. Beneath the polarizing looks lies one of the most comfortable motorcycles ever forged. The tech spec center around a proven power plant. It utilizes a 106 cubic inch, 1,730 1cc air and oil-cooled V-twin engine. It produces 92 horsepower and 109 pound-feet of torque. The power transfers through a 6-speed overdrive transmission and a carbon fiber belt. The frame utilizes a cast aluminum design that uses the engine as a stressed member, providing superior rigidity compared to steel tube frames. It weighs 869 pounds dry. The fuel tank holds 6 gallons. Comfort sets a new standard. The seat height is a low 26.5 inches. The seat features 4 inches of plush padding, absorbing road imperfections. The floorboards measure over 18 inches long, allowing you to stretch your legs forward or pull them back beneath you to change pressure points. The electronic windscreen raises and lowers to create a calm bubble of air around your helmet. The used prices collapsed when Polaris closed the Victory brand. Smart buyers reap the rewards. You buy a pristine used Vision for $5,500. Parts remain available through Indian motorcycle networks. The Vision looks wild, but there's one German touring staple that relies on decades of refinement. Number 10. The BMW R1200 RT. When police forces across the globe choose a motorcycle for all-day patrol duties, they choose the BMW R1200 RT. It represents the benchmark for sport touring comfort and utilitarian reliability. The tech specs highlight German engineering. It utilizes a 1,170cc air and oil-cooled boxer flat twin engine. Older hex head and cam head models produce 110 horsepower and 88 pound-feet of torque. The boxer configuration places the heavy cylinders out to the sides, lowering the center of gravity for effortless slow-speed maneuvers. It uses a shaft final drive integrated into the paralever rear suspension. It weighs 573 pounds fueled. The tank holds 6.6 gallons, offering a range approaching 300 miles. Comfort stems from the telelever front suspension. Unlike traditional forks that dive under heavy braking, the telelever system separates the steering and braking forces. The motorcycle remains flat when you apply the brakes, preventing your passenger from bumping helmets with you. The seat height adjusts between 31.5 and 32.3 inches. The fairing design diverts engine heat away from the rider. The used prices make it a smart buy. You locate older hex head or cam head generations for $5,000. You get heated grips, heated seats, and electric windscreens. The RT balances sport and touring, but the Japanese missile at number 9 leans toward pure speed. Do not blink. Number 9. The Yamaha FJR 1300. The Yamaha FJR 1300 created a legacy by delivering superbike acceleration wrapped in a comfortable touring package. Iron butt rally riders choose this machine for crossing the continent in record time. The tech specs focus on reliable power. It utilizes a 1,298cc liquid-cooled inline-4 engine. It produces 141 horsepower and 99 pound-feet of torque. The inline-4 delivers turbine-like smoothness, eliminating vibrations that cause hand fatigue. It transfers power through a shaft drive, eliminating chain maintenance on long trips. The chassis utilizes an aluminum twin-spar frame for precise cornering stability. It weighs 641 pounds fueled. The tank holds 6.6 gallons, providing a range of 250 miles. Comfort accommodates aggressive riding. The seat height adjusts between 31.9 and 32.7 inches. The handlebars adjust to 3 different positions to fit your specific arm length. The full fairing and electronic windscreen protect you from the elements. The suspension balances plush highway cruising with stiff cornering support. The used prices define value. Because Yamaha built them for 2 decades, the market is full of them. You purchase a used FJR for $4,500. Do you prefer the rumble of a V-twin or the scream of an inline-4? Tell me in the comments and hit that like button to support the channel. Let us hit the top 8. Number 8. The Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Classic. We cannot discuss long-distance comfort without acknowledging the king of the highway. The Harley-Davidson Electra Glide Classic defined the American touring standard. It provides the sound, the soul, and the comfort that riders crave. The tech specs rely on proven architecture. Older used models feature the 88 or 96 cubic inch, 1,450 or 1,584 cc air-cooled V-twin engine. They produce ample torque for highway passing. The engine mounts to the frame via rubber isolators, allowing the engine to shake at idle, but smoothing out entirely at highway speeds. They use a belt final drive, offering quiet operation and long lifespan. The motorcycle weighs over 800 pounds fueled. The tank holds 6 gallons. Comfort centers around the batwing fairing. This iconic fairing punches a massive hole in the wind, creating a calm pocket of air for the rider. The seat height sits at 27.3 inches. The plush touring seat and wide floorboards allow you to ride from sunrise to sunset. The passenger gets a wraparound backrest integrated into the tour pack. The used prices are tempting. You find older twin-cam models for $6,000. You buy into the Harley-Davidson lifestyle for a fraction of the new price. The Electra Glide sticks to the pavement, but the Austrian beast at number 7 destroys the dirt roads as well. Number 7. The KTM 1290 Super Adventure T. KTM builds machines for enduro racing. When they built the KTM 1290 Super Adventure T, they combined their dirt pedigree with transcontinental touring comfort. It stands as a cross-country weapon. The tech specs induce adrenaline. It utilizes a 1,301 cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine. It produces 160 horsepower and 104 pound-feet of torque. It uses a chain final drive. The chassis features a chromoly steel trellis frame that provides flexibility during off-road excursions. It weighs 600 pounds fueled. The defining feature is the massive fuel tank holding 7.9 gallons. You achieve a range exceeding 300 miles between fuel stops. Comfort meets capability. The seat height measures 33.8 inches. The suspension features a WP semi-active technology. The computer adjusts the damping while you ride, absorbing jarring ruts in highway expansion joints. It features standard heated seats for both the rider and passenger. The cornering headlights illuminate the inside of a turn when you lean the bike. The used prices dropped as newer models arrived. You secure a used Super Adventure T for $8,500. The KTM offers extreme tech, but the classic cruiser at number 6 relies on simplicity and massive torque. Number 6. The Suzuki Boulevard C90T. Suzuki wanted to capture the American cruiser market. They built the Suzuki Boulevard C90T to offer massive V-twin power with Japanese engineering. It provides a plush ride for riders who want traditional aesthetics without the traditional price tag. The tech specs focus on low-end grunt. It utilizes a 1,462 cc liquid-cooled 54-degree V-twin engine. It produces massive torque right off idle. The engine features Suzuki dual throttle valve fuel injection, ensuring smooth power delivery regardless of gear selection. It uses a shaft final drive for reliable, clean power delivery. It weighs 800 pounds fueled. The tank holds 4.8 gallons. Comfort relies on classic ergonomics. The seat height is a low 28.3 inches, the wide pullback. Handlebars and forward floorboards put you in a relaxed posture. The factory windshield blocks the wind blast from hitting your chest. The leather-clad hard saddlebags provide secure storage for long trips. The suspension utilizes a hidden link-type rear shock to maintain the hardtail look while providing modern comfort. The used prices reflect its status as a hidden gem. You locate a used C90T for $4,000. You get a heavyweight touring cruiser for the price of a beginner bike. When Polaris resurrected the Indian motorcycle brand, they launched a bike to compete directly with the Harley-Davidson Ultra Limited. Number 5. The Indian Roadmaster. Let's get straight into it. The tech specs showcase the Thunderstroke engine. Older used models feature the 111 cubic inch, 1,811 cc air-cooled V-twin. It produces 119 pound-feet of torque. The engine looks like a piece of 1940s art with its downward-firing exhaust and finned rocker covers, but utilizes modern fuel injection. It uses a belt final drive. It weighs 930 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.5 gallons. Its comfort is unmatched in the American V-twin category. The seat height measures 26.5 inches. The genuine leather seats feature independent heating elements. The passenger seat resembles a luxury recliner. The electronic windscreen adjusts at the push of a button to tune airflow over your helmet. The keyless ignition and central locking luggage add modern convenience to a vintage silhouette. The US prices make premium luxury attainable. Early models sell for $12,000 on the used market. You buy a flagship touring machine for a massive discount. Honda engineered a bike to cross the Alps at high speeds while keeping the rider in a calm bubble of air. Can you guys guess what bike this is? Number 4. The Honda S T1300 Pan-European. This bike stands as one of the most refined sport touring motorcycles ever built. The tech specs focus on balance. It utilizes a 1,261 cc liquid-cooled V4 engine. It produces 118 horsepower and 85 pound-feet of torque. The longitudinal V4 design centralizes mass and eliminates the side-to-side rocking torque associated with transverse engines. It uses a shaft final drive. It weighs 730 pounds fueled. The defining feature is the massive fuel tank, holding 7.7 gallons. You ride for over 300 miles between fill-ups. Comfort relies on aerodynamics. Honda tested the fairing in a wind tunnel to minimize turbulence and drag. The seat height adjusts between 31.1 and 31.9 inches. The electronic windscreen blocks rain and wind noise. The suspension utilizes a preload adjustable rear shock to accommodate heavy luggage. The used prices are staggeringly low. You purchase a used ST1300 for $4,000. It runs forever. We are in the top 3. These final machines provide luxury that rivals premium automobiles. If this guide helped you, when this video is over, click on your right to watch another just like this one. Now let us reveal the final 3. Number 3. The BMW K1600 GTL. BMW wanted to build the ultimate luxury touring motorcycle. They looked at traditional V-twins and 4-cylinder engines and decided to build an inline-6. The BMW K1600 GTL delivers automobile-level smoothness on 2 wheels. The tech specs blow the competition away. It utilizes a 1,649cc liquid-cooled inline-6 engine. It produces 160 horsepower and 129 pound-feet of torque. The inline-6 produces 0 primary or secondary vibrations, ensuring your hands never go numb. It uses a shaft final drive integrated into the paralever swing arm. It weighs 776 pounds fueled. The tank holds 7 gallons. Comfort mirrors a first-class flight. The seat height is 29.5 inches. The rider and passenger enjoy heated seats. The adaptive xenon headlight utilizes a mirror system to point the light beam into corners, illuminating the road at night. The electronic suspension adjusts on the fly. The audio system integrates with Bluetooth headsets and features satellite radio capability. The used prices make it a brilliant purchase. A machine that cost nearly $30,000 new now sells for $8,000 on the used market. The K1600 provides ultimate luxury, but the transcontinental missile at number 2 provides ultimate speed. Number 2, the Kawasaki Concours 14. Kawasaki took the engine from their legendary ZX-14 superbike, tuned it for mid-range torque, and wrapped it in touring bodywork. The Kawasaki Concours 14 stands as the fastest, most reliable sport touring bargain in existence. The tech specs deliver brutal acceleration. It utilizes a 1,352cc liquid-cooled inline-4 engine. It features variable valve timing to alter camshaft profiles, boosting low-end torque without sacrificing top-end power. It produces 156 horsepower and 100 pound-feet of torque. It uses the tetra lever shaft drive to eliminate chassis jacking under hard acceleration. It weighs 690 pounds fueled. The tank holds 5.8 gallons. Comfort matches the performance. The seat height sits at 32.1 inches. The KIPASS keyless ignition system allows you to start the bike with the key fob in your pocket. The electric windscreen raises to block the wind at high speeds. The hard luggage holds enough gear for a week-long trip. The unified braking system features ABS to safely slow the heavy machine. The used prices define the sport touring market. You buy a used Concours 14 for $5,000. It provides supercar performance for the price of a used scooter. You have seen the speed, the tech, and the Italian energy. But the number 1 motorcycle remains the undisputed king of touring comfort. Are you ready? Number 1. The Honda Goldwing GL 1800. We reach the summit. The number 1 best long-distance motorcycle ever forged. When riders talk about crossing the country in supreme comfort, they talk about the Honda Goldwing GL 1800. It sets the standard that every other manufacturer chases. The tech specs focus on balance. Older used models feature the 1,832cc liquid-cooled flat-6 engine. It produces 118 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. The flat-6 design places the heavy cylinders horizontally opposed to each other. This creates a center of gravity so low that the 900-pound motorcycle balances effortlessly at a walking pace. The frame utilizes a twin-spar aluminum design, providing sport bike rigidity in a touring package. It uses a shaft final drive. The fuel tank holds 6.6 gallons. Comfort represents a masterclass in engineering. The seat height is 29.1 inches. The passenger seat features armrests, a massive backrest, and floorboards. The motorcycle includes an electric reverse gear powered by the starter motor, allowing you to back out of sloped parking spaces easily. It features cruise control, an intercom system, heated grips, and heated seats. The fairing vents direct warm engine air onto your feet during cold rides. The used prices offer the best value in motorcycling. You purchase an older GL 1800 for $6,000. These engines routinely run for 200,000 miles without a major rebuild. It remains the undisputed king of the open highway. If you enjoyed this video, click on the next video to continue the ride with us. And if this guide helped you pick your next touring weapon, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment below telling me which of these machines you want in your garage. Stay prepared, keep the rubber side down, and we will catch you in the next one.